You are Aaqib.
Yes, sir.
What are the issues that are responsible for poverty in Pakistan?
Sir, there are numerous issues. First of all, Pakistan's economic crisis. Pakistan's economic crisis is one of the main reason of the growing poverty in Pakistan. We have seen that Pakistan's economy has been in shambles after the floods of 2022. In addition to that, the climate-induced floods across the Sindh and Balochistan, they have also increased poverty in Pakistan. Moreover, it also increased the inflation. The increasing inflation in country also caused the issue of poverty in the country. In addition to that, sir, the issue of agricultural problems because of the floods mainly, they also cause the issue of poverty in the country, because mostly around 40% of the workforce is employed by the agriculture sector, and it is their main source of income. So this also caused the issue of poverty in Pakistan.
Okay, you mentioned agriculture.
Yes, sir.
Every government, every economist is fond of saying that agriculture is the backbone of the economy of Pakistan. Yet we are very backward even in our agriculture.
Yes, sir.
So what factors, suggestions would you like to give to improve this vital sector?
Sir, first of all, it is important that Pakistan should not underutilize actually, but it should utilize the irrigable land that is in Pakistan, and it is mainly because of the absence of agricultural finances to the farmers that causes the underutilization of the land. So first of all, it is important to provide them with the needed finances. Moreover, high yield crop varieties and seeds should be provided to the farmers in order to increase the overall crop yield. In addition to that, sir, there is another issue of crop rotation. In Pakistan, most of the farmers do not actually rotate the crops, which reduces the overall soil fertility, decreasing the overall crop yield. So it is important to rotate the crops in order to increase the overall crop yield. Furthermore, sir, there is also another reason that Pakistan can take, and that involves using new and advanced methods of irrigation. For example, drip and sprinkler irrigation system, they can both contribute to the Pakistan's growing yield capacity. So through these measures, Pakistan...
What is the Neelam Jhelum hydropower project?
Sir, Neelam Jhelum hydropower project is actually on Neelam River, which is a tributary of the river Chenab in Pakistan. And this project actually contributes to, through hydroelectric power project, it contributes to the Pakistan's national grid.
How many Sufi saints? Okay, name 4 Sufi saints that are buried in Sindh.
So the first is Sachal Sarmast. Another an important Sufi saint is Shah Abdul Latif Bhitai. Another important Sufi saint is sir, I cannot recall other 2.
What are your views on the blasphemy law? Is it advisable to amend these laws?
Sir, it is a very sensitive issue, and in Pakistan mostly the blasphemy laws have been used against the minorities as a tool to persecute them and to marginalize them. So if these laws are amended, they should be done with the consensus of the parliament, actually, along with the consensus of the minority people as well.
How many children were born out of the wedlock between Hazrat Khatija and our holy Prophet, peace be upon him?
Sir, Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam had 7 children with Bibi Khatija, which includes 4 daughters and 2 sons. 2 sons, which are Hazrat Abdullah and Hazrat Qasim, and 4 daughters.
Shabai. Can you name any 6 wives of the Holy Prophet? Their names?
Yes, sir. The first wife of Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam was Bibi Khatija. Another wife of Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam is Bibi Aisha, Bibi Habiba, Bibi Maria, and Bibi Zainab bint Jaish, and another wife of Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, Bibi Javeria.
How would you define the Battle of Siffin?
Sir, the Battle of Siffin was an important battle that occurred between 4th Caliph Hazrat Ali Radhiyallahu Ta'ala Anhu and Hazrat Muawiyah. who actually demanded that the killers of Hazrat Usman Razallahu Ta'ala Anhu should be punished. And this battle occurred in 657 year.
How did democracy originate and from where?
Sir, democracy originated from from the Greek people of Athens, and they actually practiced direct democracy, where people directly participated in affairs of the government, and mostly random people were selected for random issues, and they would provide their views on the issue.
Why was the world's famous philosopher Plato against democracy?
Sir, he was mostly against democracy because he believed that democracy was a mob rule. And also, his teacher Socrates was condemned to death by the 30 oligarchs. And as for this reason, he was mostly against the rule of democracy because he believed it was a mob rule and people do not have the prerequisite knowledge in order to rule, in order to have a good life.
Shabash. Last question, general knowledge. Can you please name the 7 wonders of the world?
Sir, I cannot recall all of them, but
10-12 के नाम बता दो.
Sir, the first one is the pyramids of the Egypt. The second is the Parthenons in UK, I think, and the second is the Great Wall of China. Third, actually, and I cannot recall, sir, others.
2 गलत हैं, 1 गलत है आपका इन 3 में से.
Okay, sir. I will look into it, sir. I'm sorry.
Aaqib, your hobby is reading newspapers and keep yourself abreast of latest domestic and international issues. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
What newspapers you read?
Sir, mostly I read Dawn newspaper most of the time, and occasionally Express Tribune as well.
Who is editor of Express Tribune?
Sir, I cannot recall, sir, exact name.
And then what is the headline of Dawn today, this morning?
Sir, the headline of today's Dawn was regarding the talks between National Assembly, Treasury branches, and the opposition. In addition to that, there are also the provision of PECA amendment in the Senate.
What is the impact of Trump policies? How they are going to shape international economic and political order?
Sir, the Trump's unilateral approach is going to alter the overall international economic order. Firstly, his policies towards Canada, which he has threatened that he would impose a tariff, would affect the American continent. And furthermore, he has also threatened that he would impose tariffs on China, which would overall disrupt the global supply chains in the world, causing inflation in the whole globe. Moreover, his stance against Europe, that he would impose a tariff against the European industry as well, would have serious consequences.
Specifically, which industry is more focused?
Sir, specifically automotive industry is more focused. For example, a specific industry in Germany. Germany's automobile industry is very advanced, and he has threatened that he would impose tariff on the automotive industry because they have a trade surplus with the America.
Continue.
Sir, in addition to that, he has also threatened that he would annex the Panama Canal, and he would also rename the Gulf of Mexico to Gulf of America. Also, he has provided Arctic strategy that that he would increase his presence in the Arctic in order to compete with Russia and China and reduce their influence. Moreover, his policies would also focus on Middle East, where he would where he has said that he would unconditionally support Israel, and he has said that the Gaza ceasefire would not last.
Where he said Gaza ceasefire will not last. He has been instrumental in this ceasefire.
Sir, yes, sir. Actually, his pressure was very important for this Gaza ceasefire deal. However, recently, during while he was signing the executive order, one of the reporter asked the question, and he said that he is not much confident about the about that Gaza ceasefire would last.
But this is just a press statements are different. Okay, what he did actually, he is taking credit for this
Right, sir.
ceasefire. Okay, constitutional law is your subject.
Yes, sir.
What are important features of Chinese constitution?
Sir, the important features of the Chinese constitution.
And which constitution is right now?
Sir, this is the fourth constitution of China,
And
it was established in 1982.
okay,
The salient features of the Chinese constitution is that it is a unitary. It is actually a unit. It is a unitary whereby the powers lie with center, and the provinces or the constituents derive their power from the center, not from the constitution. Another important feature of the Chinese constitution is that it says that the Communist Party of China, there would be one party rule, and Communist Party of China would rule the country. In addition to that, it says that there would be one house of the parliament, which is called National People's Congress, and there are around 529 members of the NPC. Moreover, sir, it provides the idea of democratic centralism in the Constitution of China, where it says that.
what is Maoism and how would you differentiate with Marxism?
Sir, Maoism is actually a theory which was provided by the leader of China, Mao Zedong, and in his theory he believed that there should be a revolution through guerrilla warfare, especially in order to eradicate the capitalist in the country through guerrilla warfare. Whereas the Marxism is actually different, which advocates for it advocates for a classless society and a stateless society where the wealth would be equally divided between the.
That is the ultimate end.
Right, sir.
Marxism started with what postulates? What were the main postulates of Marxism? And this is how finally they have to stage of that is classless, stateless society.
Yes, sir. Sir, yes.
How it originated and what were its main pillars of Marxism?
Sir, Marxism originated with the Industrial Revolution in United Kingdom, basically. And also its basic concept was that the capitalists were actually exploiting through their ownership of the means of production, and therefore it calls for the reorientation of the society in order to distribute the wealth equally and to reduce the private ownership of the capitalist people in order to distribute the wealth equally into the people.
What is Supreme Judicial Council?
Sir, Supreme Judicial Council is a body which is constituted under Article 209 of the Constitution of Pakistan of 1973, and the main function of the Supreme Judicial Council.
What is its composition?
Sir, its composition include the Chief Justice of Pakistan. It also includes 3 of the most senior judges of the Supreme Court. I will look into it, sir.
Next.
Sir, its function includes that it actually impeaches the judges of the judiciary if there is any sort of complaint against the judges of misconduct.
Have ever any judge been removed through Supreme Judicial Council?
Sir, I do not know the name, but
okay.
I've
What is Article 7 of the Constitution?
Sir, Article 7 of the Constitution of 1973 defines the state of Pakistan, and it says that there would be a parliament which would have 2 houses, and it actually defines the state of Pakistan.
What is the definition?
Sir, the state is an
Includes?
The state includes a defined territory, a population. It has sovereignty.
No. This is now you are mixing definition of state as per political science. What I am asking you is Article 7.
Right, sir.
Specifically mentions the areas.
Yes, sir.
Which are the entities which form the state.
Right, sir. It says that the state would have a state is an entity which would have a government with 2 houses of parliament, Majlis-e-Shura, which means there would be a National Assembly and Upper House Senate, and a government to run or to function as a state, sir, or to.
Okay.
I will look into it, sir. Sure.
Please look into it.
Sure, sir.
What you suggest reforms in the Pakistan's economy for sustainable development and growth?
Sir, there are numerous reforms that Pakistan can take. The first one is the exports diversification. Mostly, Pakistan's exports are concentrated in textile and agriculture.
Move on.
Sir, the second important reform that Pakistan can take is to invest in human development that would overall contribute to the country's economic development as well. The third important reform that Pakistan can take to improve its economy is to improve its taxation system. We have seen that the Pakistan's tax net is not broad.
And what is the target for tax collection this year?
Sir, the target for tax collection is around 1.3 trillion.
Yes.
1.32 trillion, sir.
Okay.
Right, sir.
Continue.
Sir, another important reform that Pakistan can take to improve its economy is to ensure that Pakistan is investing in sustainable in infrastructure, for example, in sustainable agricultural practices in order to make itself resilient.
Okay, last two questions. What is the fiscal deficit of Pakistan?
Sir, Pakistan's fiscal deficit as in 2023, it was 2024, sir. It was recorded at 6.8% of the GDP, and this is actually it was greater than the targeted fiscal deficit, which was around 3%, which was targeted as 3%.
The first one is correct. The second one is inaccurate.
Okay, sir.
And the last is, who is Secretary of State of America?
Sir, the Secretary of State of America is Marco Rubio, who was appointed by the Trump administration.
Who is he?
Sir, he is actually he is a neoconservative in the U.S. administration. I do not know his background or history. I will look into it, sir.
Aaqib,
Yes, sir.
you just made a mention about supply chain.
Yes, sir.
What is the difference between blockchain and a supply chain?
Sir, a supply chain is it is a traditional chain which is actually used to supply the goods from one country to another. Whereas a blockchain is actually, we can say that it is an invisible chain which is used to transfer the remittances or the transfer of money. For example, cryptocurrency, sir.
That's all?
Yes, sir.
What is cryptocurrency?
Sir, cryptocurrency is it is actually a type of currency which has been famous since 2009 after the creation of Bitcoin by an anonymous person, Satoshi Nakamoto, and it has been in the because sir, it is famous mostly because of the anonymous transaction that it provides to individuals. In addition to that, sir, there have been numerous coins of the cryptocurrency which are being used by the people.
That's all?
Yes, sir.
Brief us on this Sir Creek issue for 5 minutes and recommend measures how can this issue be resolved.
Sir, Sir Creek issue is a major dispute between Pakistan and India, which is located towards the side of Kutch in India and in Pakistan towards especially towards Thar. It is actually a small navigable place of water whereby both India and Pakistan claim its overall sovereignty or its existence. However, this issue was settled during the British resolution in 1914, which through a map which outlined this area to Pakistan. However, after the independence, the India raised the issue, and through a tribunal, all of the issue of Run of Kutch and other side Thar, it was settled. However, the issue of Sir Creek was not addressed in this tribunal. However, after the rich resources, especially fisheries, was the main reason that India started that Sir Creek is their property, and later on it became the bone of contention between both the countries. Moreover, sir, the issue of Sir Creek has not been resolved between Pakistan and India, and most of the fishers are arrested by both the countries by violating the line between both countries. In order to address this issue, first it is important to increase the confidence building measure between countries because of the lack of trust between both countries, sir. In addition to that, sir, it is also important that both the countries should ensure a variable sum approach
Fine. मुझे ये बताएं बेटे, in the context of international relations or diplomacy, what's the difference between holding a consul or what's the difference between a council and a summit?
Sir, a council is actually it is actually a meeting between the stakeholders of the on an issue of the different countries, and it can be represented and actually in council a country is represented by its representative, whereas a summit is an official meeting it can be of an organization.
Give examples.
Sir, for example, recently SCO summit was held in Pakistan, which was attended by numerous representatives of the country. Whereas a council, for example, the similar council was held in Azerbaijan of the SCO, where Pakistan was representative by others.
You have heard the name of Kolachi. Have you heard the name of Kolachi?
Yes, sir.
My Kolachi as well. Who was she?
Sir, no, sir, I do not know, sir. I'm sorry, sir.
Okay, last question. Which is the capital of Bahrain?
Sir, the capital of Bahrain is Manama.
All right, now I have to spend a minute on your dress code.
Okay, sir.
Not impressive at all because of three things. Your tie,
Yes, sir.
इसको मैरून कलर में लाओ, ब्राइट करो इसका कलर.
Okay, sir.
2, शेव आपने नहीं की भी.
जी, sir.
क्यों नहीं की?
Sir, I think...
We have formed a very negative impression about you just because of this.
Okay.
सूट पहनने का टाइम है, टाई पहनने का टाइम है, सारा कुछ करने का टाइम है, शेव करने का टाइम नहीं है.
ये दाढ़ी रखी हुई है आपने?
सर, मैंने हल्की सी इस वजह से रखता हूँ.
बेटे ये तो न दाढ़ी है न शेव है.
ओके सर. ओके सर.
ये दाढ़ी नहीं मैं इसको कहता.
ओके सर.
तीसरा, पहली दफ़ा मैंने देखा है ब्राउन शूज़, तो मैंने देखा है लोगों को ब्लू सूट के साथ ब्राउन जराबें काले जूते और ब्राउन जराबें पहली दफ़ा देखी.
ओके सर.
ये बाहर जाएंगे तो शीशा लगाया हुआ है हमने बड़ा, उसमें खड़े होके पहुंचे ऊपर करके देखिएगा. एंड लास्टली वी डू नॉट वेयर मुकेशंस विद द फॉर्मल ड्रेस.
ओके सर.
लेसेस वाले जूते पहने,
राइट सर.
डार्क कलर की जुराबें पहने, और ये जो ब्रोच लगा हुआ है क्या लिखा है इसमें?
सर, इट्स एक्चुअली द डी.
कपड़ों के साथ आया था.
जी सर.
तो आप उनकी एडवर्टाइजमेंट क्यों कर रहे हैं?
Sir, I'll remove it.
Can you justify this if I ask you
No,
a
sir,
question?
no,
Then why are you wearing?
I'll remove it, sir.
Okay. And lastly, ये देख, उनकी देख,
Right, sir.
उनकी देख, सबकी स्लीव्स शर्ट की नजर आ रही हैं कोट के बाहर. They add to your personality,
Okay, sir.
not in your case.
Right, sir.
All right?
Okay, sir.
टाई को टाइट करके बांधना है कि वो आपकी कॉलर को छुपाए. ये सारी चीज़ें ड्रेस कोड के मतलब, विच आई शुड नॉट हैव हैड टू टेल यू.
Right, sir.
ओके, बारिंग दैट यू हैव अ गुड पर्सनालिटी.
Okay, sir.
मुझे आपकी कन्वर्सेशनल एबिलिटी ने खासा इम्प्रेस किया है.
Okay, sir.
कोई ग्रामर प्रोनाउंसिएशन के मुझे इश्यूज नहीं आए
जी सर.
नज़र. यू एंगेज द पैनल फेयरली वेल ऑन ए फ्यू इश्यूज.
जी सर.
लेकिन आप तेज बोलते हो.
Okay, sir.
You managed to take stress. You did not crumble under pressure. You remained composed almost throughout. ये सारे plus points हैं आप.
जी सर.
I think you have the ability and the potential to make it.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Provided एक आई कांटेक्ट अपना बेहतर करो.
जी सर.
इस वक्त कमज़ोर.
जी सर.
नंबर 2, आहिस्ता बोलो,
Okay, sir.
आराम से, तहम्बल से.
जी.
जब आप तेज़ बोल रहे हो, यू आर लूजिंग द सीक्वेंस ऑफ योर आंसर्स.
Right, sir.
नुकसान आपका.
जी सर.
ओके.
जी सर. बिल्कुल.
Then, general knowledge about Pakistan, knowledge about optional subjects
जी.
needs to be worked on.
Okay, sir.
Okay? So, lastly add कर दूँ कि ये is related to speaking fast. When you rush your answers, you are getting confused.
Okay, sir.
इस चीज़ को प्रिवेंट करने के लिए आप तहम्मुल से गुफ्तगू करें. Try to prolong the interview.
Right.
All right?
Okay, sir.
Aaqib,
जी सर.
it's your first attempt?
Sir, it was my second. I failed in 2023.
Okay. Given your age, it should be you have a dynamic personality.
Right, sir.
and that's good. With excellent conversational skills, confidence level is fairly high.
Okay, sir.
But 2-3 things other than what has been mentioned already.
Yes, sir.
One is this tendency to indulge in guesswork,
Okay.
which later on you realize that it's going too far,
Right,
and
sir.
then you said, "I apologize," or I mean, I don't know.
Right, sir.
Okay, avoid it.
Okay, sir.
Maybe that's something to do with your speed. At times, in your enthusiasm, you tend to answer all questions, not
Right, sir.
necessarily.
Okay. Okay, sir.
And then this constitutional issues, this is constitutional law is your subject.
Ji, sir.
Go through it very well, especially Pakistan's
Right.
all 3 constitutions, major amendments.
Right, sir.
What I feel like that at this stage, once you have already more than 1 month or so for your interview,
Yes, sir.
I think your knowledge base is fairly good,
Right, sir.
rather quite good. But you need to maintain this momentum.
Right, sir.
Continue working hard next month or so, since you are not working anywhere.
Yes, sir. Yes.
So this is your chance.
Yes, sir.
Seize this opportunity by working hard, and especially the areas which have already been mentioned.
Yes, sir.
This is no big deal.
Right, sir.
You have a bright chance to get qualified,
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
but don't get complacent.
No, absolutely not, sir.
Good luck.
बेटे सारी चीज़ें बता दी आपको, सिर्फ मेरी एक पॉइंट है, बाकी एम्पली कवर्ड।
जी, सर.
आप फ्रेश लुक दो यार
Okay.
अपने आप को, ठीक है? अब वो आपका थोड़ा सा
जी, सर.
कॉम्प्लेक्शन विद योर beard and all,
जी.
you have lot of potential.
Okay, sir.
You have the ability to, आप इम्प्रेस करते हो बंदे को।
जी, सर.
लेकिन जब आपकी वो जो नॉर्मल तरफ जाता है थोड़ा सा वो
Right, right,
हो
sir.
जाता है।
जी, सर.
विश यू ऑल द बेस्ट है।